So we got a nice little short video for you guys today. Um, this is going to be another a break from wake up video. This is an update on what I kind of told you guys in the last the last take a break video. As far as the entity that has now been seen on camera by my friend. Um, Talked to my friend for a little bit last night. We didn't manage to, we weren't able to really talk a whole lot about it because I had a couple of errands I needed to run real quick. And unfortunately, by the time I got around to calling him back, he was sleeping. But nonetheless, so he got a hold of a friend of his, and yes, I'm keeping an eye on that bathroom as always. As you can tell in this video, the light is out as opposed to the last video. So, anyway, so we were talking last night. He told me that he had gotten a hold of a friend of his who specializes in the occult. And he was describing it to his friend, told his friend, you know, what video to go to check this out. And really just to get his friend's opinion on the matter. His friend came up with a very interesting theory as to what it is. And I'm sure that his friend will be watching the rest of the Wake Up series just to keep an eye on things. So, dude, if you're watching this, I do thank you for your opinion. I'm not going to try to disprove that opinion, but for the time being, I really don't know what it is. I do appreciate your help. But there are a couple of different theories as to what it actually is. What his friend is suggesting it is what's called a shadow person. Now I'm going to give you guys a little bit of insight as to when this entity started being around me. This entity first came, as most of you know, a little over a year ago. Matter of fact, I was working for Radio Shack at the time. And, you know, it was dead in the store. We were lucky enough, we had a computer that we could go to YouTube with. So, you know, I'd go to YouTube, I'd watch a few music videos in between customers. Shortly after my buddy took over as being the manager up there, we started talking about conspiracy theories, talking about CERN, shit like that. And I did a YouTube search on CERN one night, and an interesting video popped up underneath the search for CERN. And it was a video on, of all things, Nephilim. So, I can already see my bathroom getting a little darker than what it was. So I think we're getting a visitor, guys. Anyway, it doesn't bother me. I've been dealing with this thing for, like I said, over a year. It is what it is. So, anyway, I'm watching this video one night. I get about a quarter of the way, halfway through the video, and I start feeling a very evil, very sinister presence staring at me from the far right-hand corner of the store. Keep in mind, where I was at the register is about the halfway point between the front door and the back of the store, right before you go into the back room. Whatever was in that building with me was staring at me, making its presence well known. I do not scare easily. This thing at that point in time had me so fucking scared. I called my buddy at his house, and we stayed on the phone until I left that fucking store. A friend of mine came and picked me up, also a coworker. They came and picked me up, and I did not get off of that phone until after I set the alarm. I set the alarm, I hung up, and fucking bolted ass out of that store. I do not scare easily. This thing had me terrified that night. And it's been hanging around me ever since. Now, is it a Nephilim? Possibly. Is it some kind of demon? Possibly. Is it a shadow person? Possibly. I don't really know what it is. But I'll take anyone's help in trying to figure out what it is. So, I'm going to be talking to my friend again later tonight. Hopefully get a little bit more information on it. In the meantime, like I said in the last one, please check out every video that I make. Keep your eye on the bathroom, especially when the bathroom's dark like it is now. The last video that I posted yesterday, the bathroom was lit up. And even then, I could have sworn I saw the bathroom light pulsate a couple of times. But this is typically where it kind of thrives, in the darkness, so to speak. One thing I want to point out real quick, this thing has a very weird habit, because I can talk to my buddy about, or really anyone, over the phone about conspiracy theories. I've talked to one of my friends via Skype about a couple conspiracy theories and some of the shit that I've found out over the last couple of months. Nothing. As soon as I get on camera and I start recording for my YouTube channel and I'm talking about conspiracy theories, I'm talking about UFOs, extraterrestrials, CERN, that's when this thing tends to show up. And again, I can see the bathroom getting very dark. I can barely see the one towel that's hanging there, and I can't see the wash rags on the back wall of the tub. So just real quick, and this is through the camera. This is what I'm talking about. Whenever I bring that shit up, that's when I start noticing shit with that bathroom. So I'm going to say this real quick. You are not fucking welcome here. Leave! I don't fear this thing. I make it very well known that I do not fear this thing. So it is what it is. It wants to try to scare me, it can fucking scare me. I don't care. I do not care. I will not run. I will fight. I will fucking fight. Sorry, I saw what looked like something moving back here. So, that's all for this video. As you guys know, parts 4 and 5 were uploaded yesterday for the Wake Up series. I would much rather do these take a break videos after every 3 or 4 episodes of the Take a Break series. However, it'll basically be whenever I feel like it, whenever I have an update for you guys on this fucktard that's been fucking with me for over a year, and just individual shit like that. But part 6 should be up fairly soon. Part 7 should be up shortly after that. What I try to do, and I know you guys have seen it here as well, when I'm uploading these videos, it's usually, it's usually 2 or 3 at a time. I don't mean to try to bombard you with these videos, it's just I want these videos up so that I can prove to whatever the fuck is around me that it doesn't scare me, and it's not going to keep me from sharing the information that I have. So, part 6 will be posted very soon. I haven't really decided what the topic of the video is going to be. I'm thinking about veering away from the extraterrestrial portion of what I know with conspiracy theories. I might focus a little bit more on CERN here in the upcoming videos, a little bit on HARP, maybe some on the Walmart FEMA cams, my thoughts on it, and just really some of the information that I've gathered on those as well. So keep your eyes out for episodes 6, 7, and 8. 9 might also be posted along with that. As always, guys, be the hunters, not the hunted. And wake the fuck up.
Close your eyes, turn around. A drop of blood on the ground. No turning back, now it's done.